Welcome back. Now what we're going to do, you can kind of see what the end result is going to be. So over here on the left, we have the flag that you made. We're going to download the map of the United States. We're going to end up doing an image trace and then turning it into a vector file. And then we're going to mask the flag onto the map. So the flag looks like a map. This is just where my students are right now. And I'm going to create a new artboard. You don't have to worry about that. But we're going to download the map, and that's in Google Classroom. And so I'm going to go ahead and I've already downloaded it. If you forget how to download it in Google Classroom, you're going to open it up. And then you have to go into More Actions here on the top right. Open a new window. And now you can see the download option. If you don't see the download option here, it's going to be in the More Actions. This automatically downloads to your download folder. But instead of then going to File, Open, and then opening the file, the map file, we're going to place it in an existing document. So here we're going to go to File and Place, which is about halfway down. And then make sure you're in your Downloads folder. If you're on a PC, you'll still see Windows on the left here, so just make sure you're clicking on Downloads. And then US Map Silhouette is what you're using, and then hit Place. When you do that, you'll get this little icon show up. I'm just going to move my screen here just to fit it all. And this is a big file. Definitely larger than 8.5 by 11. And we'll end up shrinking this down. But first, this big blue X right here, this is a linked file. Linked files do not live in these programs. It lives on the computer. So it ends up saving space if you're using a lot of like photographs or things of that nature. And so in most cases, we will not require to have linked files in things that we do. Just know that, at a professional level, people do use linked files. And so basically they can switch out those linked files pretty easily, share those linked files with other people pretty easily. But for our purposes, this blue X is a big no-no. Because if you save your work here, just like this, even onto the cloud, and then go tomorrow or whenever onto a different computer and try to access this file, it's going to freak out. And it's going to tell you, no, where's this file at? And so then you either need to go download it again and tell it, oh, use this file, or it's going to be really, really choppy, which does not serve our needs. So get into the habit of going in your Properties panel and hitting Embed. That makes the blue X go away. That turns it from a linked file into a file that lives in this document. Now we're going to image trace it. You can see in your contextual taskbar, here's image trace right here. Don't touch it. I don't want you to use this one. I do, however, want you to use the Properties panel over on the right side. It says image trace. The difference is this one will give you some options when you click on it, and the one in your contextual taskbar is it gives you a default, which is not the end of the world, but I'm going to want to use silhouettes for this image trace. We just want the black. We don't want the white, so we don't need to click on black and white logo. I don't want the white. I don't want to have to go back and delete it. So I'm just going to hit silhouettes, and now you can see the white goes away. This is a preview. This is not actually what the end result. This is just giving you a preview of, hey, this is what it could look like if you want. And we want to do some advanced options. Next to the word silhouettes, we have this little dialog box. This is the image trace panel. And in here, yours kind of looks like this. You have preset view mode, we'll leave that the same. Threshold, this is a pretty clean image, so if we dial the threshold down to a little bit, you see it picks up less information. And if you go all the way, it selects everything. I think it was at 220, if I'm not mistaken. And so this is fine. But in the advanced tab, go ahead and click on that. Get in the habit of taking corners and noise all the way down to their lowest setting. And that just makes it clean up around the edges. And for me, doing image tracing, I get typically better results with that. And then to make sure you are activating this, you want to hit expand. So you can see no blue line around the edge. When we hit expand, now we have a blue line going around the edge. That means this is now a vector file that you can go in and easily change colors and manipulate and do whatever you need to do. That's it.